You're listening to Spotlight on Business on Newstalk 95.3, Michiana's news channel. Once again, here's your host, Laura Smith.
Welcome back to the Merchant Alliance show. I'm Laura Smith. Well, we're talking boutiques this morning, but really one very special one that's been around for 12 years at 203 South Main Street. Maybe not 12 years there, but is it 12 years there, Kelly?
Yeah, 12 years in business. I think it's been about 8 there in Elkhart.
Okay, that's long enough, especially in this day and age. You know you're doing something right when you're staying in business throughout pandemics and recessions and inflation and everything else. You are doing it right. As the owner of the Twisted String on Main Street, Kelly Regier, I love your story. It's unique. It's very unique. It's like for me, it's like a throwback, but it's stuff that never goes out of style because looking cool and having the vibe of rock and roll never goes out of style. And like you said, your customers are anywhere from 18 to 80. And so it is a style that doesn't ever go out. Tell us about, I know you have a lot of denim. You've got the boots. You've got the leather jackets. You have this really cool rock and roll vibe. Now tell us about your patches because this is something that, yes, once again, we did back in the 70s.
I love it. So we've been selling patches, I think, since we began. Just started with the rock and roll bands and have just since brought in so many more. But it's fun to put them on jeans, jackets. I've made both of those for customers, lots of them. And we have hats, so I can put them on hats right then and there for you. A lot of customers will just buy the patches and take them home, though, for stuff they have at home.
Yeah, I mean, so I would be interested in hearing at this point in 2025, what is the hottest bestseller of patch that you sell?
I would say sassy quotes.
Sassy
funny
quotes?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Aerosmith or Kiss or something like that. Sassy quotes. Like what? Give me a sassy quote.
There's one that is a fishing patch, and it says part-time hooker.
I love it.
And then another good seller has been one for the women that says, sorry for my husband.
All right. Those are sassy quotes for sure. A lot of fun. In terms of bands, what would you say are some of the hottest ones that fly off the shelf?
Aerosmith, Def Leppard, Journey.
Yeah. Yeah. Aerosmith was my very first concert ever. I'm not going to tell you the year, but it was in the 1970s.
You're a lucky gal.
I know.
That's
I was a
awesome.
lucky gal. It was at Notre Dame, and the opening band was Ted Nugent.
Oh.
Yeah. And I saw Kiss too. So, I mean, that was all before I moved away to South America to do all of high school. But boy, oh boy, never forget it. And I still get excited when I see the Aerosmith logo. I still do.
Absolutely. That's the fun of those 80s bands and all good music. You know, it just has a nostalgia, and that's why it never goes out of style. You feel what you felt when you were there. And it's amazing.
But then it's fun, too, because, you know, I find that kids, I mean, my daughter ended up liking a lot of bands that I listened to when she was little. She would be in her car seat. Yeah, we did a lot of Sesame Street and a lot of, you know, Baby Beluga and all those things. But I also would just play my own rock and roll or my own music. And she grew up loving it. And now she listens to that music, too. So it's not unusual for kids of kids. Like you have, you know, 20-something kids. Mm-hmm. They're probably into that stuff, too.
They are. Yeah, I feel like this generation especially has embraced the 80s music. And it's just, even those kids that are in their 20s, they know the songs. They know the music because it was good music.
That's right. Good music never goes out of style. And that's the same with your clothes. I feel like you could wear your clothes. I'm wearing your shirt now. I bought it 3 or 4 years ago. But, you know, you could wear the jackets and the jeans that you have, and it will never, ever go out. You never have to think, oh, that's this year's hot item. No, you never feel that. When I go in there, I feel like if I buy something, the boots or whatever, everything is just timeless.
I'm a sucker for good leather. So whether it's bracelets, earrings, purses, wallets, boots, good leather you'll have forever. You'll pass it down, and it just lasts, and it's worth it. That's one of the investments that you want to make in clothing. You can go a little cheaper on shirts, because they're trendy, they may be, or you may want to just change it up. But your jeans, you need a good black leather jacket, your leather boots, those things will always be with you.
And no matter how old you are, you will always look cool.
That's right.
You will always look cool. That's the thing. The Twisted String, if you go in there, Kelly will make you look cool. And all your friends are going to want it too. And they're going to be, going in there too because they want to look cool too. Tell us about some of the events you've got coming up. And I know that Downtown Elkhart does. And you guys are like a big team. I've been to your Merchant Alliance meetings and you guys really support each other. We were talking about that in the earlier segment. You really, truly support each other. It's a crazy thing. It's like in this day and age, it's like you're not there to see if you can undercut, your neighbor and steal their customers. You guys are really trying to cheer each other on, and I love that. So there are a lot of events that take place for the merchants down on Main Street. And what's coming up? Anything to look forward to?
We just did a ladies' night. We have one of those in the spring and the fall, and those are always a good time. So make sure you're following the Downtown Elkhart page or your favorite boutiques page so you know about those things. We have next, I think, is Winterfest, which is December 6th. So that'll be a good time, too. A lot of open houses. Almost all of us are having open houses during that. So besides the obvious things like seeing Santa and the parade, you're going to want to hit all those shops for great holiday shopping.
Oh, yeah. Perfect shopping. And what about going in and out of the store? So what are the hours during Winterfest? First of all, what are your hours normally at the Twisted String? And what are they going to be during Winterfest? Do you have any idea?
So I'm open Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday, 10 to 4. Thursday is late night for most of us downtown, most of us retail shops. So we're all there till 6 p.m., or at least most of us, I think, still are. So 10 to 6 on Thursday. If you work a 9 to 5, that gives you a chance to hop in there before we close. Friday, 10 to 4. I'm usually there till 5, though. And Saturday, 10 to at least 2. If it's busy, I stay till 3 or 4. So, Winterfest will be just, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm going to be there the entire day. So as long as people are coming in, I will be there. We just love the events and we love the community, and we'll be there.
Yeah, I love them too because there's always like some music, and sometimes you have wine, and sometimes you have special items that have been ordered specifically for the sale, and I just love that. And it's a perfect weekend too because that's like, wow, it's like 3 weeks from Christmas. So you want to get in and you want to, get started on that. Don't wait till the last minute like I've done many years. I'm not doing that anymore. Nope. I'm going to go to Winterfest and do my Christmas shopping because
your gifts are going to be a lot more personal. Like we said, all of the shops, we have unique stuff. And even if you're ordering from online, you're going to get that personal touch. And whether it's a note or you're not getting your item in a plastic bag like Temu, or, I'm not even sure if it's going to fit. You're getting quality product wrapped in tissue paper with a personal note, sometimes a free gift. It's just so much. It's a different experience entirely altogether when you shop with a small business.
It is. I've always felt like that's what makes you feel at home somewhere is when you frequent the stores. I get it. The online thing, it's convenient, with the Amazon and stuff like that. But when it comes to clothes, fashion, I want to support the stores in my own hometown. That is what makes a downtown vibrant. Are the store owners, are the different things. And like the Twisted String, it has different items than you find anywhere else. And you know what? I'm still old school. I like to try things on. Hello. Absolutely. I like to try them on and see if they actually fit. I do not want to get something, order it online, only to find out it doesn't fit, have to send it back, and then order another. No.
Or that it's uncomfortable or scratchy. I'm so picky about the feel of fabric. I'm in LA personally touching the items that I'm ordering and bringing in, or Vegas.
Really?
And absolutely. I will not order, even if it's an established vendor who I know I've ordered from before, I will not order clothing without touching it myself because I want comfortable, soft clothing and good quality that is going to last. You're going to spend a little more, but it's unique and you're going to keep it for as long as you want it because it's not going to fall apart.
That is exactly right. I mean, it's so true that the clothing that you have at your store, You could buy it and literally wear it for the rest of your life. You're creating your own trends. And that's what you've done. And I think you've just made downtown Elkhart so special and makes us unique from other places because we have the twisted string and we like it. What does that mean exactly? Is it a throwback to the, like you said, the days of sewing in the textile mills? Or I thought the twisted string had something to do with like Twisted Sister, the rock band. No?
I've been confused with that before. No. It definitely came from the textile mills, just twisting several threads together to make a stronger thread. And there's a biblical reference to that too. But just the textile mill theme. And
I love it. Well, it's a beautiful experience to go to your store and I highly recommend it. And truly it's what makes a downtown vibrant. And that's the reason I bought my house in Elkhart, Indiana. And I said I wanted to be close enough to be able to walk to Main Street. That was my goal. And I got it.
That's amazing.
It makes me so happy. So to know people like you, Kelly, you go in and you already feel like family. That's how she makes you feel there. Such beautiful items, such a great store. You go in and it's an experience. And that's how I think it should be. I'm so grateful that you came on today to tell us about this twisted string and to really encourage people to go check you out. And they can find you online. What is your website again?
twistedstring.net.
Easy peasy. twistedstring.net. Kelly Regier, I wish I could write you a thank you note for coming in today, like you did to me when I bought something in your store. It was just beautiful. Thanks so much. And all the best and have the best holiday season at the Twisted String.
Thank you.
For all information on what's going on downtown in Elkhart, Indiana, go to this website, dodowntownelkhart.com. dodowntownelkhart.com. This has been the Merchant Alliance Show. I'm Laura Smith.
If you missed any part of today's show, log on to 953mnc.com and look for the Spotlight on Business podcast. Be sure to tune in again next Sunday afternoon at 4:30 for Spotlight on Business on Newstalk 95.3, Michiana's news channel, your breaking news and weather station.
Podcasts by Federated Media.